Hey, Collective. Here I am, Jason, the Intuitive Restorer. I'm going to be pulling cards for today, the 25th of March. Alright, Collective. Let's see what's in store for today, guys. Yesterday was a beautiful day. Yesterday, we stepped up to the plate and looked at our truth. You know what I mean? We looked at our truth. We saw how strong we were, and we made game plan in regards to the things that we need to continuously do, to continuously up level. You know what I mean? Yesterday was a day where we took out that blueprint, all right, and we started writing down whatever we needed to do, like whatever dimensions we need to, like, build and how big we need to build. You know what I mean? It's just kind of a situation. Yesterday we were honest with ourselves and we were living in our truth. We were like soaking in, just the person who we've become. And that is someone who has the ability to put things into perspective. That is somebody who has the capability to bring on health as opposed to bring on depression, right? So in regards to today, the first card, the second card, and the third card we have is the Two of Wands, the Empress, and the Chariot. This here is saying, with the Two of Wands, as I was saying, almost kind of like drawing out a blueprint, packing for a trip, getting ready to go on a trip of a lifetime. The Two of Wands is all about just planning for this big trip you're going on. All right. Know that this big trip is going to be including the Empress, and the Empress is the card of abundance. She gives birth to abundance. The Empress gives out such a beautiful, warm energy. I feel as if this is how you're looking at yourself. You're treating yourself with warmth. You're treating yourself with the self-love that's needed to continuously move forward. The reason why we're going on this trip right now is because ultimately we are making ourselves a priority. We are prioritizing our well-being. We are prioritizing, the fact that we are just going to continuously bring on nothing but health and wealth and destiny. You know what I mean? It's the kind of situation with the Chariot. It's happening fast. All of this is happening in real time. All right. I feel as if we ultimately snapped our fingers and just set ourselves on a course towards like a new tomorrow, because I feel as if ultimately we know we need this new tomorrow. We know we need to move forward. We know that we need to, only bring in prosperity and abundance, because ultimately we've sacrificed and we put ourselves on the back burner for too long. You know what I mean? This is when we put ourselves first, all right? This is how we ascend to a deeper level of enlightenment. You know what I mean? With that Chariot, the Chariot is that card of extreme movement, So know that things coming forward are coming forward very fast because you're allowing them to. All right, with the Page of Swords, the Magician, and the King of Wands, that they're saying ultimately we have all the order and the structure in the world to bring on these new opportunities of prosperity. All right, but the King of Wands, is almost like kind of like the Mufasa of the deck. I look at him, he has the order. He has all the power in the world. You know what I mean? He ultimately has the drive to continuously move forward with his intuition pointing him in the direction that he's his own compass. You know what I mean? With the order and the structure that the King of Wands brings, know that it brings on a lot of passion, a lot of drive to move forward and get shit going. You know what I mean? He's the master of his kingdom. He has listened to his intuition. He has ultimately sacrificed the things that need to sacrifice, and ultimately it's led him to the strong, powerful person he is today. With the Magician and the Page of Pentacles, with being in that mentality, guys. The Magician manifests. All right, the Magician ultimately gives up the things that he doesn't need, and only bringing the things that he does to ultimately manifest. All right, the Magician takes all of the elements, air, water, fire, earth, and uses it at his disposal. Uses his emotions, uses his intellect, uses his, passion, uses his, emotions to ultimately concoct that manifestive potion that will ultimately bring us what we're looking for. You know what I mean? How powerful is that? With the Page of Pentacles is a new beginning of self-worth. You know what I mean? It's a new beginning of, just like, like business. So, I mean, ultimately, with the drawing out of this blueprint, guys, and the abundance and the speed that it's coming at, know that ultimately, like we're manifesting structure, we're manifesting order, we're manifesting strength, and we're manifesting new beginnings of prosperity. All right, and I feel as if this is all what we're going to be seeing this today. To be honest, it's going to be a very powerful day. Oh, look at that! We got the King and the Queen of Wands. It's a power couple right there. The Queen of Wands is the queen that gives birth to that fire energy. She gives birth to just that empowerment. She gives birth to the light to ultimately drown out the dark. The Queen of Wands is a beautiful, 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 beautiful card because she, in my opinion, is the most powerful queen. I mean, there's the Queen of Heart, the Queen of Cups, where she ultimately gives birth to love. The Queen of Wands gives birth to power, gives birth to intuition. All right. So with that King of Wands and the Queen of Wands, know that today you could be bringing in maybe a romantic kind of connection, which will ultimately feed your fire. Or you could be balancing your masculine and feminine to ultimately bring in nothing but fire, power, bringing on nothing but energy, bringing in nothing but, just intuition. Listen to your intuition today because I feel as if your intuition is going to be in play in a pretty significant way. All right, so I'll talk to all of you guys later, and I'm going to let all of you guys go. Have a good day. Bye, everyone.